Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, June 5th, 2020, in the time of Cornholio. I hope all of you are staying safe and sound. Well, optimism is rising around the country. I know I'm starting to get more of a smile on my face and a more of a sense of ease. Probably my time last night on the streets of Oakland convinced me that the venting is kind of over in the nation now, at least for the time being. I don't like going into summer when it comes to street disturbances. That's the worst time that they usually fan up. But at this moment in time, I really have a great sense that things are beginning to wind down, and that's a good thing. So hopefully some businesses will be able to onboard, some business will be generated. More additional people will be put on payroll, and the nation will be able to assess where we stand now. Not just in terms of civil unrest, but also politicians, how we feel about things that were handled, how we feel about what happened on the streets, how we feel about the shape of the nation. And one of the things that's really come clear now to a lot of people that maybe didn't realize it before is everybody, not just Rosie, but there's a lot of people that are citizen journalists out there. When something happens on the streets of this nation, you better believe, and I've seen it a zillion times, the cell phones come out, the recordings begin, and well, once it's down on the video and begins to be shared, it can take a life of its own. In a lot of ways, that's kind of a good thing. Right now, it's like the oversight. It's like the citizen oversight of things like the like police departments, to be able to whip out a cell phone and really document, not speculate, not try to convince people otherwise, but people see it with their own eyes. And I think that's a revolution in this country. I call it cell phone citizen journalism, and I think it's going to be with us a long time, and maybe it's going to shape things, I hope, in a better way coming up. As for me, I am going to be with Dee. I believe we're going to be on the road Sunday. I think we will be going directly to Las Vegas. There will be more to document. Yes, there's been people walking through casinos and things in Vegas documenting a reopening, but they haven't really dug deep and gotten behind the scenes to really try to get the flavor of what's going on with some real hardcore live streaming. So I hope to do that too. So again, just to show, not to editorialize, but to show the content, and of course to hopefully get some cinematic video. It's a weird summer coming up of 2020 because we really don't know the shape of what's going to be open, how fast the rebounds. I expect there's going to be a big rush of boards pulled off and attempts to get back to business. Will it reach the same level as it was before February? It's hard to say. It's hard for me to gauge. That's the problem that we have. So that's going to be interesting to document too. Lastly, I want to thank the hundreds of new subscribers that have joined the channel. It has been great. Just a reminder, this is a variety channel, so you never know what you're going to see. Me covering street protests, being a longtime street streamer, was nothing unusual to people that have been on the channel a long time. But understand, it is a variety channel. It goes in a lot of different directions. And my subscriber base was not moved to say, Rosie, what are you doing on the streets? This is this channel. This is that channel. It's one of the beauties. It makes it hard for YouTube to promote it. But it is, and algorithms and things like that, because Rosie's all over the map. But I don't really care. Having a variety channel has always been the hallmark of my channel, and I've really enjoyed the rewards of that. So if you're new here, I suggest you go look at some of the playlists. There's tons of stuff down there. Buying RVs, making moonshine, restaurant reviews, hundreds of restaurant reviews, travel galore, drone flights, not only here, but over on the B channel, the Rosie Murphy channel too. The whole experience. So I'm going to close out this morning. Wish you all a great weekend. I am definitely looking forward to getting on the road again. Thanks again for the wonderful support. Thank you for my moderators who sometimes sustain abuse in other areas for doing their best to run a channel. Remember, on YouTube, you'll find a lot of people that are slipping, not a lot, but a few people that are slipping into irrelevancy, that the boredom of their channels comes through, and in desperation, they'll pick as many targets out to try to shoot at. There, they've broadened the target. One of them's broadened the target beyond me to my mods, and to my mods, that should be a badge of honor, because you have opinions that are true and spot on. And as I've always said on YouTube, if you're not bringing the content, if you're not being relevant, and you're slipping into boredom because you have zero creative talent or ability, it all comes out in the end. Stay strong out there, my moderators, and thanks again, guys, for being on the channel.